What's up everyone, welcome to Malk's Dev. In this video I'm going to show you things that you need to know as an iPhone user. I have two iPhones representing two different generations of iPhones, and this is going to be the first video in a series of videos that's going to show you everything you need to know as an iPhone user. Right, as always, the first step here is to subscribe and click on that bell to get notified whenever I put out a new video. So the first thing I want to show you is, if you say you have so many applications installed on your phone and you're trying to look for a certain specific application, but instead of going through screens and screens to try to find it, you can just simply drag from up to down like this and then type in the name of the application. Now let's just try it again. So I'll just go to a place where there are so many applications so I'll drag from up to down, and then I can type something like VLC, and you can see that the application shows up. This saves a lot of time if you have so many applications installed in folders and folders. You'll be able to find it quickly using this method. Now let's open up Safari so I can show you something else. Now I'm going to be using my website for demonstration, and this is an article that I published a while ago. As you can see, it's showing up in reader view, and that's because that's where I left off. So let's switch back to the normal view by hiding the reader, and this is what a website looks like. But you can see the address bar at the bottom. Let's switch it to the top, and this is something that's in iOS 15. You can switch it back to the bottom or whatever you like. I prefer the bottom. I like something new. But let's switch back to show reader. So this is actually a good way to read articles because it eliminates any distractions, any ads. So I prefer using this when I read articles. So if you are a type of person who enjoys reading articles, this would be a better way to read, especially during, at night. I find it very helpful. Now let's talk about screenshots. If you're using an iPhone that uses Face ID, it's very simple. You press the volume up and then the side button at the same time, and that captures the screenshot. If you tap on it, it will open up this box where you have all these options. Now, as you can see, you can capture the entire full page of the entire article by just switching on the full page side. This can be very useful if you're trying to capture the entire page instead of capturing bits and bits. Now let's switch back to just the screen that we've captured. If you want to share it, you can click on the share button, and then you can send it via message or whatever way you want to share it. The other thing I would like to talk about is something new in iOS 15, is the idea of being able to capture the text in that screenshot. I think this is really super helpful. If you tap on it, you'll be able to select the text you want. This would save you a lot of time. Instead of sending an image, you can just copy the text and then send it to someone as text, or whichever way you would prefer to share it. So that's how you do screenshots on iPhones with Face ID. Now, I haven't forgotten people who still use iPhones with Touch ID. In order to do a screenshot with an iPhone that uses Touch ID, is actually very simple. Just press the home button and the side button at the same time. Let's do it. Press them at the same time like this, and it will capture the screenshot. I'm going to do it one more time. The side and the home button at the same time, and that will capture the screenshot for you. Now, if you happen to have a bad side or you have side problems, you can adjust the way things look on your iPhone. So head over to settings and then head over to display and brightness. So if you tap on that, you'll scroll down and you will see this option right here, the view. So we'll switch from standard view to the zoomed view, and then tap on that, and then you zoomed. Our screen is going to black out for a second and it will be back, and things will be a bit bigger. Now, if this is not enough for you, you can always adjust the text size by going back to this and then slide to make the text a bit bigger, depending on what you want. Now, I'm okay with the normal view, so I'll just go back and change it back to the standard view. This can be very helpful if you have trouble seeing things on your screen. Now, this is one thing that a lot of iPhone users don't do, and I'm talking about restarting your phone. It's good practice and I'll explain why, but first let me show you how to do it. It's very simple. We are going to do that by pressing the volume up and then volume down and then the side button. Let's do it by up, down, and then side. And that will bring up an option to turn off the iPhone. So you slide it and then it will turn off. Now, the importance of restarting your iPhone, this is actually very important. If your iPhone is acting very slow and if, let's say you had so many applications and you just deleted them, it is really good to restart the iPhone, because restarting it is going to clear out any caching that has been left by the different applications that you've removed. So in case you're experiencing any sort of lagging with your phone, I would recommend restarting it and it will make a difference. You can also make a difference by subscribing to this channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.